Welcome, everybody. We're only a little bit late, but that's okay. Welcome to Heart of the Sea, part 13, I believe. What you guys did last session was you successfully went and investigated the quarry after 10mm said that he dropped his remote detonation device there in the scuffle with the Steel Covenant. The Steel Wave Covenant. And upon getting there, you realize that the quarry is heavily used. A lot of the documentation around the quarry indicated that the quarry puts out a lot of crystals into the Sandalarian economy, or it goes and funnels straight into the Steel Wave Covenant base, into their factories. So upon looking around the quarry, you guys figure out some of the weaknesses of the mechs. Specifically, you found the weakness to the Model B, which is to extract the person in the mech from the spike with the crystal in it. You guys kind of deduced that the crystal is a power source that charges the body and allows it to move within the mech. And when those two are separated, the function ceases to exist. But you do see that the crystals have a weird reaction when it comes into contact with organic matter. You also encounter a funny little fellow that you guys know as Bucket, and something interesting happens when he witnesses you guys fight the Model X. So, during your fight, he gives some rally cries, some motivational speeches and quotes as you guys are swinging and fighting on the Model X, and you're realizing that his words are much more than sound, but they physically feel like they're embodying you or allow you to reach your fullest potential. Upon defeating the Model X, you guys bid adieu to Bucket as he disappears into the sands of Sandalar, and you guys are left beaten and bruised, but happy to be alive after the Model X lays on the ground as the large protruding crystal in the middle of the quarry kind of peers out in front of you guys. You kind of reminisce on the moment and think, what is going to come next? Luckily, our friend Jacques found what seems to be that remote detonation device at the mouth of the quarry. And luckily, it seems that Lim didn't get to blow up the party with all 6 barrels of TNT. But
Ew.
it seems like those barrels weren't just placed there all willy-nilly. There did seem to be what looks to be like a C4 charge placed by the barrels. So you can only presume that that was the last charge that 10mm got to place before he was ambushed by the Covenant. So we pick up right where we left off, right after your battle with the Model X.
Before we jump into anything, does anybody have a bunch of random shit in their inventory now?
Let me check.
Did Beyond like? I think
Oh, is it
I
from
have a bunch
leveling
of
up?
maybe I have a bunch of like random legacy adventuring gear in in my inventory now.
Maybe they just had an
Um,
update and like just
Listen, I'm
chunky
looking.
beat
I
shit.
don't. They didn't add anything to mine.
That's weird. I got random shit. And I don't know how it got here.
it might be from leveling up. There's a chance it's
Okay,
because of
I'll
that.
ignore it. I'll let it ride. I got magic inventory now.
Let her ride. Your inventory is someone else's bag of holding.
Probably
Excuse me.
Multiversal
Yeah.
inventory over here.
that that barrel of TNT and then this random bag of 1,000 ball bearings in my pocket. We're gonna go real good together.
I still have yet to figure out what any of my shit does that I got from level 3.
That's all right. There's something called in the heat of the moment.
Just fucking choose something and be done with it.
Yeah, yeah. Hope it does what you want it to do.
Uh, so,
Ah!
Jacques, I presume that detonator is 9 millimeters. Yes.
Uh, I'm gonna pull that out of my bag. Be like, yeah, it's that's my guess is kind of what this thing looks like.
As
Looks like
you
some kind of remote.
as you pull it out, it resembles that of a like brick walkie-talkie, um, kind of bulky to hold. It has a like gas pump handle trigger on the side of it, with a little like button that would get clamped down with the trigger, and you see that three out of the five lights are lit, and a large antenna kind of poking out the top of it.
Um. All right, Jacques. What do you think?
Well, from what I can kind of deduct, it looks like either two of these haven't been placed or two of these haven't been connected yet.
All right. Um. I guess should we take a look at was it supposed to be all placed here, or do you think those two not placements are supposed to be here?
It's hard to say. We might have to go back and talk to 10.
Okay. Were we supposed to do anything else here besides get the detonator? Or no?
No, I think that was really it. I think it's kind of a pick it up on the way here, in case anybody else, you know, needed anything else here or remembers anything else, he might have mentioned.
Um.
Not that I was trying to recall.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a look at the I'm gonna go walk over and take a look at the fucking blinky blinker. I'm gonna take a look at the blinker near the big barrels. And I'm gonna see if I can like I'm gonna go up to it and see what it looks like the blinking thing that looks near the barrels.
Hmm. So as you go up to it, um, and you look at it, you can see that it is a uh, it's a square that is it's almost like a chassis. It's got four pistons on each of the edges, and those pistons are kind of pointed. They're sharp, and there is uh, a singular crystal with some kind of material packed in around it.
Oh, hold on a moment. I take out my notebook and I do a little bit of investigation to see if I can ascertain potentially if I could make this myself in the future or something. Um, let me see. Let me see. Give me a new pair of shoes. 20,
Oh,
dirty 20.
Yeah. So as you write down uh the details of this.
I'm kind of see if I can ascertain what that mystery power that X factor is. Uh, Cause they got. Hey, I know about puncturing balls, but I need that X factor.
As you look at it, you um kind of smelling around it and kind of looking at the different granular bits of material thrown about within that putty, you realize that the putty is a mixture between lard, sulfur, and gunpowder.
Large sulfur. Okay, okay, okay. Very well, very well.
So, from what you can take away from this situation, it looks like um, the charge is hooked up to the detonator through a little antenna that has a blinking light above it. And then going down from the antenna, it is a box that is got four pistons on the side with a crystal in the middle, and that crystal is surrounded by a putty like substance that is made from lard, sulfur, and gunpowder, all kind of tightly packed around it.
All right. Well, I make a note, look at it, give it a little sniff, and I walk back to the guys. I say, "Well, good job, everyone. It is already connected. Um, yeah, I guess we go back to 9 millimeter. Uh, yeah, right.
That's what I think. Unless you want to go check out this big robot drilling into these gems.
Oh, that is a good idea. Um, sure. I'll take a look at the robot, taking a look at the gems. Anyone want to come with? I kind of look at
Um,
Lim and Crasher.
I'm gonna.
I
I'm gonna.
am still lying on the floor
Oh,
from the fights,
okay.
attempting to recoup.
Oh, should have had the high ground. Sorry. Okay. I go over to the
Bro,
drill.
you didn't
Um,
do anything.
I literally didn't do anything the whole combat. Anyways, I walk over to the drill, and I'm
Smokes.
looking at the drill. I see that it's drilling. I am looking to see if the drill is just like like drilling into the stone and it's just going off onto the ground, or if it like has like a Minecraft hopper where it's like auto absorbing
Minecraft.
like the mob farm like XP and loot, and it's like going somewhere into like some sort of reservoir. That's what I'm
So,
looking for.
as you're looking around, give me another investigation, and you can do the same as well, Jacques.
Investigation.
Uh, nice. 18, 22. You guys are on top of it tonight. You guys, as you go to the drill, you can see that the drill is just going at it at the crystal. It's just kind of going deeper and deeper. But it almost looks like it doesn't need to move, as almost the crystal replenishes, like it grows up where it was drilled away. So even though the drill isn't moving like further in, it is still chipping away substance as the crystal kind of replenishes itself where it was lost. So it's almost like a feedback loop. And looking at the drill, you can see that there is a almost like a catch, not panel. Yeah, like it's like a, it looks like a big shovel bottom that has a funnel leading straight into the engine of the drill. And as uh, this panel gets full, it overflows onto the ground by it. So as you guys look at it, you can see that the drill almost is self-sustained. As long as the crystal keeps growing, the drill will keep running, and the drill uh, kind of drills away more crystal than it consumes. So this catch panel kind of overflows more than the engine can like take uh, crystals into it. So
Okay.
there's just a pile of crystals that pile up around it, and you can see like a small trail leading to mine carts near it.
And are they're unrefined, right? They look like Minecraft diamonds kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, they're unrefined. There's like varying sizes, powdered. Like the drill isn't very delicate in this extraction. It is just
Mhm.
Okay.
hammering away, and whatever falls off falls off.
Okay.
Hey, Jacques, you wanna pocket some for later? I mean, we could probably use them.
Yeah, we could scoop up some of this dust.
So there's
Yeah.
a
Maybe
mixture
some of the.
between dust, large pieces, small pieces. Just let me know what you take away.
I am before if Jacques goes to pick it up, I'm gonna go. Don't touch with your bare hands if you can help it.
I remember. I
Well,
remember. Here, let's just do this, and I'm gonna like take off the regular backpack I still have since all my other shit's been like stored in my like bag of holding,
uh-huh.
and I'm just gonna
And
like hold my
I'm gonna
backpack kind of like opened up, and I'll go ahead kick some in, and what we
yeah, I'm gonna kick some into, and then while he's doing that, I'm gonna go to on this side of the crystal, and I'm gonna go. Um, Jacques, you don't mind if I do a quick experiment?
sure, go right ahead, and don't just give me like a rough like kick of like dust and like some of the rocks.
What did you want? You wanted like a mixture between all the varying sizes.
Yeah, like I just put my bag down and kind of like held it open with one hand and was like taking my like other foot and kind of like kicking like some of the smaller like pebbles, some of the like medium sized ones in. Like obviously, backpack size stuff.
All right, let's just say for the sake of keeping everything as like a monetary number, let's say you have 5 dust, 5 small unrefined pieces, 5 medium refined pieces, and 1 large refined piece.
Okay.
All
Dust
right.
is how you would imagine dust to be. Small is like marble sized. Medium is going to be uh, a bit smaller than it'd be like golf ball sized, and then uh, large is going to be like baseball sized.
As soon as Jacques says he's going to do an experiment, I immediately cut my hand and put it on the rocks.
You you cut your hand and put it on the rock.
Yep.
You
No, it's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, go ahead.
uh as you cut your hand and put it right onto the rocks, you catch a wave of what's the word for this? You almost lose any uh
This on my fucked up scar hand on my
okay.
right
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of the exact word to describe the feeling that you get, but basically when you touch it, you lose you become like lobotomized essentially. You go into like a almost like a standing comatose
Oh.
state as your mind goes blank.
Oh.
There's
It's
no
that
there
it's that scene from That's So Raven.
Yeah, yeah.
GG.
You sit here and you just kind of go uh comatose for a moment. And as that happened, Jacques, are you within like eyesight? Like do you
I
see?
didn't go outside of Jacques range. I went outside of Lim and Crasier
Okay.
eye range.
So Jacques, you see Crasher. You see him kind of like sit there, and he almost like uh is in like this comatose state. You see it like the second he touches that. You uh give me a perception check to see if you saw him cut his hand and put it on there or not.
Perception.
So, uh, you just catch the tail end of him kind of like you see a little bit of blood on his hand and him touch it and then him go comatose. Do you say
Uh,
anything? Do you do anything?
I'm going to like look at these guys like over here and still see they're kind of just like tuckered out, kind of just hanging. I'm just gonna like pretend I'm still scooping and then like work my way to this side of the robot and kind of just like kick up against this leg, like one leg against it, like sitting like leaned kind of across onto the leg, like arms crossed, and just kind of just like watch.
Okay. As you watch, Kismet, you see visions in your comatose state, almost um, like in Stranger Things when Eleven's in her like fucking astral plane
Yeah.
zone. That's essentially what you feel like. You feel like there's just a void around you, but you see um you see something. It is a humanoid figure, almost kind of translucent in your vision. You can see like crystals all around. It is like almost they're in like a cave system that is just nothing but crystals all around, and this being is kind of like almost like hovering, unmoving, unnoticing of your presence. Just uh, it's almost like a one way mirror where like you see it, it doesn't see you, and then uh, just as you're like taking that in, you snap back. You're kind of flung back into your body.
Ugh! Ugh. I look at my hand
And as
immediately.
you look at your hand, your scar has healed over, but the skin around basically the entire palm of your hand is varying degrees of mutated. It is like your skin's like kind of almost like flaking off and like warding in some areas. Your scar specifically is like a light hue of purple, and it doesn't hurt, but you can't seem to wrap your head around whether the effects that come over you are due to the blood or due to the crystal.
Mm. Now trying to remember this humanoid. Did they just was it just like a silhouette that they were translucent? Did they like look like they were in clothes, or was it like a primal, like the smooth skin guy that was in the crystal that we saw before?
Um, not almost as if it were a painting. Like it almost looks as if you were to paint a ghost. Um,
Hmm.
that's what it looks like. Like skin is smooth yet translucent. It almost looks like uh kind of like angelic in a way.
Okay. All right. As I'm kind of thrusted back, I immediately look around and see if anyone noticed, and then
And
I see Jacques staring at me the entire time, and I go, um, how long was um Jacques, how long was I not that long, right?
No, it's only been shit. I think less than 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, to be honest, I think that went a lot better than I thought. Uh,
You
Well,
wanna kind of explain this a little bit? You know?
well,
as you're like kind of like thinking and you're in thought, the blood that was like on your hand, some of it had stayed on the crystal, and you can see the effects firsthand as you guys are kind of like your guys like vision kind of snaps over as the blood is like boiling and popping and almost looks like it's you have you guys ever seen the video of a dude putting a drop of like venom on blood and it begins to coagulate at like fucking
Yeah.
god speed? That is like what the blood is doing as it like coagulates and like sludges down this edge of the crystal. And uh
I quickly go and get like an empty vial, or if I have something that's in it, I like pour it out and I try and catch it in the vial as it goes down, as it drips down.
okay. Um what was in the vial that you have?
I'll say that it was like it's some of the holy water. I have one more thing of the holy water
Okay, so you just
from the well.
so you just
I fucking I
Found
fucking
it.
like I dump it and then I realize fuck I just should have eaten it and then I'm like the vial's already upside down and then I go and try and get it a little bit.
so then you toss the holy water to the side, and as you scoop up your coagulated blood and put it in the vial, you can see that it almost sits in there like mud. It just is unmoving, thick, gelatinous, um, and kind of like still like moving. You know when there's like glitter or something in like a liquid and it like shimmers and shines. It's almost like that.
I just look at Jacques and just go, well, let's just say I was a top performer at my academy, and let's just say I may not have had the most common routes to pass all of these classes. So let's just leave it at that, shall we? But I'm fine. I just saw a vision of a mysterious figure that kind of looked like a ghost, and I couldn't move, and I didn't know where I was, and everything I saw around me was black. Um, Saying it out loud actually makes me sound a
It
little crazy. Jacques, can
didn't
we
help your
keep
case
this?
there much.
Yes, it did
But
not. Can we keep this
for
between us?
for now, this will stay between us. But if you start going over the edge, or things aren't lining up, and you're you know not
Well,
looking straight.
if you have any questions about anything, you could always ask.
Okay, well, we'll keep this between you and I for the time.
All right. Well, Jacques, I appreciate that. Well, you want
And
to
I'm
show
gonna
our friends our shiny stones?
yeah, I'm gonna. Do I see his hand? Looks like Grimace now.
As soon as I saw it look like that, I immediately started trying to wrap it up. So it would be if he looked at it immediately or not, but if he's able to. Let me get a hold on. I'm gonna give a little sleight of hand.
Damn, crazy. That's fine. I wasn't gonna judge you anyway. I was just gonna tell you to wrap that shit up. Uh, I'm gonna like come out from behind the fucking Bobot. Like,
I go
picked
this
up
way.
a couple crystals and some little things. Kids should be coming around in a minute. He's picking up some other scraps.
Yeah, it wasn't really that impressive over here. Um, it was just digging in it, you know. But
Digging at me.
Dang it.
The one
uh,
kind of thing we might have to keep in mind is these crystals grow at an expedient rate. We were watching the miner digging in it, and as fast as it could mine away, the crystal was regrowing. So I can only imagine what happens if this starts to run rampant across this island.
Well, I would say, if I could take my sort of insight on it,
Uh-huh.
it doesn't seem like it is continuing to grow in height. It just appears that it is perhaps regenerating to the extent that it has already reached. You know what I mean? If if it were to grow at the same rate that it is being depleted by the mining machine, it would grow to the sky and never stop. It is just regenerating what is being chipped away at an incredible rate. But you are right, yes. But it has a sort of regenerative property. Growing, perhaps, but I am unsure what attribute is giving it that necessarily. I don't know. But nevertheless, if anyone knows that we are here doing this, that is from these freaks, this is essentially free power for them forever. So they are going to want to snuff us out quickly, I would presume. So maybe should we put a little bit of the things around the big machine and the big rock? Maybe, or should we leave them where they are? I don't know. It's up to you guys.
It's your call.
I think we just leave these things where we are when we get back to 10 and figure out what we gotta do for the rest of these detonators. Or the rest of these explosives.
All right. Sounds good to me. Well, I'm ready when you guys are.
Ready.
I think I'm
Let's
good
go.
to stand.
I kind of look at Lim and I'm like, dang, I really wish I had like an all healing potion to give him right now, but
Listen, I have all my HP. I just overexert myself with the keys.
He
I
just fucking Sam Soliked himself and
when no one's looking, I'm
Sam
gonna try
Blue.
and jump up this wall.
I'm gonna try and jump up it.
Do I make it?
Right as
It's
you
li-
get to the lip, you can't just get over. So you can call out if you want. You're like holding onto the edge with.
if I don't make it, I slide down.
You're like
I
almost
just,
at the top, and then you just slowly slide back down the wall.
I'm just gonna be like, I forgot something down here. 1 second. I take the long way.
And as you guys make it back to your bikes with some more fuel and more information, you guys head back to 10 millimeter. As you guys ride back to the oil, I was gonna say oil fields, back to the check station.
Mhm.
You can see it's basically the same as you left it.
I'm ready.
As you guys begin to walk in, you can hear 10 millimeter kind of shout as he hears the doors open.
Yeah.
That better be who I think it is. If not, you're getting a hell of a shot to the head.
Relax, relax.
Gee, and just when I thought I could use my gun.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe. As he like unloads it and puts the crystal back on the table.
I'm
So
gonna like
how'd you
go ahead.
guys do?
I'm gonna pull the detonator out and like kind of like place it on the table in front of him.
Hell yeah. I can't believe it fell out of my grasp. But you guys didn't seem to do that badly. How many did you take out?
I'm gonna turn back at Lim and 3, 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
One of those fancy X models too.
Oh, shit. Nice. It took me a couple well placed rounds to take one out. And you guys, how the fuck did you manage to do that? Nah, it doesn't matter. You guys probably handled it really well.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I'm not quite done tinkering with the task of making a few guns for you guys, but I can tell you what to do with the detonator. As I had mentioned before, the detonator is needed in order to sync up all of my he like puts up quotes bombs, and as long as they all go off at the same time, we're looking good. My as she like picks up the detonator and like points at the lights. As you can see, these three lights are on. That means the three bombs that I had set in the quarries around here are currently synced up with the detonator. Now, the detonator doesn't have an infinite range, um, as you can't go, from one side of the island and use it to blow up the bombs over here. It needs to be within a suitable range. I think this building is probably the furthest away we can get while all the bombs stay synced. But using this now wouldn't do us any good. It would blow up the quarries, but they'll just make 5 more in its place by tomorrow. However, I have been amping these up as you guys were away. Originally, I had made all the bombs very similar to one another, but I figured there might not be enough oomph to completely destroy the engines of the factory. So I made these, as he just pulls out uh, two kind of larger bombs than you saw at the quarry before, and in all seriousness, it is just two bombs strapped back to back,
Oh
and
yeah, it's my favorite. Two bombs strapped together with duct tape.
that's
This is a bigger
that's
bomb. Two
basically
bombs
it.
together.
And
Is it?
it's basically it's the one bomb, but they're turned back to back and kind of bolted together, and their antennas are coiled together in the middle. And there's two of them, so there's the two large bombs. And as he places them on the table,
They explode.
so
They kink into each other and
I've been
you hear a tick or two.
I've been working on these, and I'm thinking with what I understand and how large and powerful these devices can be, I'm thinking it'll be enough power to completely destroy the engines of the factory. And without the engines, the factory will crumble within months. But it's not just the bombs. We're gonna do a full frontal attack, and if we can cripple their troops without their refinery spitting more out, I think we have a chance to take Sandalar back. But in my still decrepit state, as he like looks down at his like bloodied side that is like barely held together with like some stitches, he like looks up at you guys. I'm hoping you can still continue the mission, and if you take these two with you and place them on the two engines inside the factory, I think we'll have a fighting chance.
And
Yeah, so just drop
yeah,
these
yeah,
two
Jack.
onto the engines in the main factory, and that should be it to cripple them. You think?
I'm hoping so. The factory engines, from what I understand and from the limited intel that I do have, the engines work almost off of a similar reaction that we do with the bikes, but just on a grander scale. The amount of uh, firepower happening within the engines should be enough to cripple themselves once enough energy is dealt to the shell of the engines. From what I'm thinking, if we detonate these next to the engines, the explosion should be enough to weaken the husk of the outsides to make the pressure from the inside enough to kind of destroy itself from the inside.
There's no
Essentially,
way we're Chernobyling the factory.
essentially, I'm hoping to use their own firepower against them.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like look back at Kiz because I kind of like heard him start the questions. Kiz, go
Yeah,
ahead. I'm sorry for cutting you.
yeah. No worries. You said that they had to be in a certain distance. Where should we detonate that we get all of them in range? Or after we plant these last two, will that be a good location?
So the closer these bombs are to the engines, the better. Now, the max range that I think these will be effective enough for the engines to destroy themselves, at least within 50 feet. As long as these detonate within 50 feet of the engines, that should be enough force to destabilize the outer shell and allow the engine to kind of blow itself up.
Okay, and what about our distance from the final bombs?
Oh, as far away as you can possibly get. If you are anywhere near the engines when they explode, you might as well be the same as the sand outside. So, um,
and the other three bombs, they will all go off at the same time. Yes, we will be
yes,
in the range
I
of those as well.
had failed to mention there is a synchronization time that is needed for the bombs to sync up to the detonator. So, once you place the bombs in their respective spots, he like looks at the bombs and he like points at the antenna. The antenna works as both a signal with its light and a trigger to help you sync it with the detonator. When you place the bombs down, hold the light button on the top of the antenna for 5 seconds to sync it with the detonator. Once you see the light on the detonator glow, that means that the bomb is synced, and you should see the light on top of the bomb blink in the same sequence that it does on the detonator. Do that for both of these two remaining bombs, and you should be able to prime them both probably at the same time. I think the engines are close enough to be able to have uh, the bombs next to each other, but if not, um, it is the same deal with the other bomb as well. And once all five lights are turned on, squeezing the trigger and holding it for 5 seconds will trigger the bombs to detonate.
All right, very well. That sounds good enough.
Uh,
Uh,
how how heavy is this little double bomb? You say like 10 pounds each?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they're relatively lightweight for the amount of power that they have in them.
Okay.
all right. Well, that is all the questions I had. I didn't have anything else. Um, anyone else have any questions?
No, I think I'm good to make our way over to this factory.
Same to you.
Same Z's.
And
All right.
if all goes well, we'll be squeezing this detonator uh, here and watching the fiery explosion from a distance.
What time is it right now?
um, it's probably getting close to like dusk, so
All right,
it's like
gents. Well,
nearing end of day.
we have two options. We can either ride into the factory at night and hope that gets us some kind of cover into the dark to get close to it, or we spend the day trekking and camp out near it. Hopefully, we find some cover nearby and then push in, or we just rush in tonight.
Well, how are you guys feeling about going tonight? You guys feeling you know enough vitality for today, or?
I think the word you're looking for is spicy there, and
I feel
I'm
fine.
feeling it.
Hey,
Uh,
Mr.
uh,
Crab.
Are you feeling it, Mr.
okay.
Krabs?
Well, I mean, one moment. Checking if I have my abilities.
I am checking to make sure I am A-okay.
Like I said, I'm good because I can get my
Yeah.
shit back if we go through combat with my
Um,
feature.
I just go real quick back inside, and I just right before I go, I say, guys, 1 second. I just forgot to ask 9mm or something. And I go back inside real quick, and I ask him if he has ever heard of any of those. If he has ever heard of blood hunters before.
And then I cut my wrist and put it on his forehead.
And then
I get
slit
drink.
his throat.
Nope.
As you guys are
Uh,
kind of like walking out, and
As you
Kismet
slit
kind of
his
turns
throat.
around, 10 millimeter looks up, and Kismet, you kind of with a like a serious look on your face, go ahead and say it, and then
Uh,
I'll
um,
I'll
um. So, um, not related to the mission, but if you have the knowledge, it may benefit it greatly. Have you heard or read of any sort of um, a faction or group known as they're called Blood Hunters? Does the name
blood
ring a bell at all?
blood hunters. Blood. Hold up. There's what were they? Oh, blood hunters. Yeah. In Sandalar, they they possessed weird innate magic that allowed to use their blood as a catalyst. Is this ringing a bell? Is this on the same track as what you were looking for? Um,
Yes, a little bit.
from what I understand, bloodhunters haven't been around in quite a long time on Sandalar, but um, I do know that from rumors that I've heard over the various years that those that aren't dead are government lapdogs for some kind of special operation.
Hmm.
So, so they're being used as tools, essentially.
From what I have gathered, other than their kind of basic abilities that they are known for, um, here on Sandalar before they kind of disappeared into the wind and became urban legend. Um, the people of Sandalar are a very diverse group of people. So we've had plenty of unique and confusing powers, but um, they've since kind of disappeared, especially in the um, world we live in now. But prior to my understanding, before the crystals and when Sandalar used to be uh, an ecological kind of powerhouse with its gems and trading, the Bloodhundas would um, kind of prosper with the rest of us. Nobody kind of looked at them any different than you would a sorcerer. But after the whole crystal and covenant and stuff like that, I haven't seen any of them in I think since I've really been alive. I don't think I've met a single one. I've really only kind of heard about them through the grapevine, through some of the elders and stuff like that. But from what I understand, they kind of coalesce under a government program. I don't know what they're being used for, but um, I'm sure it can't be good. They do possess a very unique ability, so something probably is going on there. But who knows? I don't really like authoritative powers, so they might be a fine faction within the government, but uh, I don't trust them more than I trust the Covenant. So that's my 2 cents. But I'm sorry I couldn't give you more information. Um, but now that I know that you're looking into them, I'll uh, I'll see what I can find.
All right. Yes. I mean, it would be appreciated. Um. Uh.
If you don't mind me asking, is there a particular reason why you're researching the Bloodhundas?
Um. We had fought some people in a city not too far from here, and some of their distinguishing factors or characteristics reminded me of something I've read in my studies, as you could probably tell. Um, but it's nothing. Just reminded me of something I may have read. I just wanted to confirm if it was legend or not. But thank you.
Um, if you don't mind me prying a bit more, did you encounter these people on Zandalar?
Yes, they were on. They were in Piston. They had they had made a big display of power to put a woman on a stake and tie her up and catch her on fire and sacrifice her for whatever it is that they believe. Now, there is a very good chance that I am very, very
Did
wrong. Um,
did these people happen to look like grotesque and changed? I mean,
yes,
I know I
yes,
look different, but were they more?
yes, horribly so.
Ah, I see. Those were no Bloodhunter. Um, I can see how their abilities may resemble that of one, but I can assure you that they are completely different. The people that you encountered in Piston are a group that work within the shadows of this ever going on war between us and the Covenant. They use the chaos to kind of spell this theory of the crystals are meant to be a holy artifact, that they're meant to be, that we should all succumb to the effects, and uh, I've grown to dub them as the scorched choir, as they all sing of a burning nonsense. Um, they primarily spiel nonsense about the crystals and forcing us to another jump in evolution. And though their teachings are far in the outlandish, um, do not take them lightly. They are a powerful group with otherworldly abilities.
All right. Well, understood. And like I said, I believe that I was quite wrong. I think it may have just sparked the memory in me. Well, um, I will tread carefully around them. And thank you for the time that you have spent in aiding us, and we hope to do the same with you. But I will not keep any of your time or ours in postponing the mission. I think my companions are ready to go. So, um, thank you very much. 9 millimeter, and we will be back soon with a victory to report.
I surely hope so. And when you get back, hey, I'll have something special for you. As he like picks up a handful of scrap and like a half-built pistol.
Oh, you're going to have to show me how you did that whenever I get back. All right. Well, take care, and then I go back. All right, guys, let's go.
Yee.
Liam sounds excited as ever, as he always is.
What you trying to say?
He's always excited. Look at him.
Agreed. Okay, let's go. I go over to get on a bike.
Tootie bikes.
All right, as you guys get on your bikes and turn them on, rev them up, you
Meow meow.
look off into the distance as the sun sets over the horizon, and you can see the large, bright lights of the factory kind of illuminate the sky of Sandalar. As the night sky is beautiful above you, it is uh, almost clear for a brief moment until a wave of smog comes rolling over you as the factories seem to be producing more smoke than it was in the daytime. And as you guys ride towards the factory, you are soon met with the like front gates. As you pull up to the factory, kind of weaving over the dunes, you see this large building. It almost looks like it's a warehouse at the bottom, and it kind of builds upwards and gets narrower and narrower as it eventually culminates into a few smokestacks as smoke billows out the top. Some burners are going off as you see the some towers with like flamethrowers. I mean, if you've seen a factory, you know the burner stacks with just the fucking torch. And as you get closer to the factory, you can see that there's no gates, no watchmen, nothing. You really are just kind of looking out into the distance. You can see an occasional Model B or a scout kind of patrolling the building, but there's no watchtowers, no laser sentinel system, nothing of the sort. And as you kind of park your bikes behind a dune, you can see that one of the shipping doors is open. One that like a truck would back up into. With the cover of night and only the lights of the factory, like the lights on the inside, you're pretty well hidden from anybody that would be outside.
All right. Gentlemen, what do you think?
I think we just slowly kind of push in.
Yeah, just try to listen out for
Try and
any
make
of
sure
the
we're-
any little roller boys.
Floor boys. Okay. Well, I'll take you guys'
The
lead. And I have to go
scouts.
piss.
As you guys are slowly making your way to the factory, you kind of look into the bottom floor as it is just an open warehouse. You can see some Model S's kind of patrolling the grounds, and boxes upon boxes kind of stacked up on top of each other.
Hmm.
As you,
Is this like a gate along the wall here?
yeah, it's kind of like a gated in,
Like chain link?
yeah, like a chain link.
Gotcha.
You can see that there's a gate here that leads into the chain link, as well as across the way there looks to be like maybe an office with a staircase that leads to more of the warehouse over here.
Got it. And is this climbable? Like, how tall is it?
It is your standard fence size, so it's probably, for chain link, it's probably 8 feet tall.
That's kind of light work.
Taller the ceilings in here.
In the warehouse, probably 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
in 2030.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
How heavy are these little guys?
At least 6 or 7.
To your knowledge, they're around 10 to 20 pounds, give or take the head inside of the chassis.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Pick the little brains out and they weigh
I'm
less.
gonna backtrack back here. Through acrobatics, see if I can start climbing this fence. Brother, yeah.
Oh,
Two,
Can-
back,
Is there-
you...
wait. Can I stand behind him and like attempt to help him, but just like
Yeah, you
however
can,
hopeless
you
this
can
ends
do
up
that,
being?
but as Lim, as you begin to try and climb the chain link, your foot slips, and you were about maybe like, I'd say almost a foot off the ground. You slip, and the entire chain link just goes.
A foot off the ground. I'm 6'5". God damn, I got a fucking.
Hey man, you were at the top. You almost pulled yourself up, and then you lost your grip. You slid down the chain link, and it comes. You shake the whole fence. As that
Practice
happens,
wasn't
you
that
can
long
hear
in the
in the
world.
distance.
Oh shit. I'm gonna ready my dagger and prepare to throw it as I'm laying on the floor.
I'm going to attempt something.
As it comes around the corner, it kind of like is scanning until it eventually.
As I see him come over, I'm going to cast Mage Hand, but I'm casting Mage Hand's Ledger Dermin, so it casts the hand as invisible. So the hand is completely invisible to people besides myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if the hand can pick it up, because the hand can hold no more than 10 pounds.
Oh, I kind of chucked my fucking. Never
Oh,
mind.
well, whatever one goes first. Oh, look at that gripper.
Oh damn!
Put those grippers away. So, Lim, as you throw your dagger, are you aiming anywhere in particular, or are you just trying to hit it?
Oh, its little brain spot is only in the back, right?
It actually is a fully encased head, and from the times that you guys have seen the things, the weak points are blowing the wheels off and cracking the crystal from the front. So like shattering the glass plate and like just going straight in from the glass plate in the front where the eye is.
I guess I'll aim for the wheel and kind of make it like, I guess, spin in circles so it really can't even detect us. Because I'm assuming it needs like a clear, like, oh, I gotta scan this and then go, oh, these are people.
Okay, yeah, as you throw your dagger and your dagger kind of like jams into one of the wheels, it tries to like go up to you guys as it begins to spin, and then Jacques, your mage hand grabs it, and it can't get it off the ground, but it's just holding it in place as the thing is now like squealing as the sensors and everything are going off. It's just making just a lot of noise. It's just as the wheels are kind of just, well, one of the wheels, the other wheel is kind of just like locked in place by the dagger, and the other wheel is just spinning as the mage hand holds it still.
While my mage hand is holding it, I'm just gonna kind of like dash into it and just take a good jab of like right into the crystal with my rapier.
Yeah, go ahead and give me just give me a damage on it. Is as I would say, this thing is
Yeah, I saw that.
and fucking what's the other, restrained. Yeah, as you like lunge forward and pierce, you crack the glass in the middle, and the light that was the purple light that was shining from the middle just stops as your rapier kind of pierces all the way through.
I'm gonna pull out my rapier and then grab Lim's knife and kind of toss it back to him, and then I'm gonna use my mage hand to like.
Damn, he called your spear a knife.
Like, I'm gonna come back this way, toss the knife kind of back to Lim, and then like use my mage hand to push the little wheelie man like back up to here.
As you're pushing it, it is still kind of like occasionally making noise as like the light flickers and like the wheel like tries to spin, as it's like, it almost seems like it's malfunctioning, like in a cartoon when you get like a robot wet. It's like
I go up to Jack. I say, "Don't worry, I got this." And I go and I check two things. One,
Go sicko mode.
if the fucking gem is still in its eye. If it is, and I'm pulling out like one of my crossbow darts, and I'm like jamming it in to scrape all the gems out. And if there is no gem in there, then I'm getting my scimitar and doing like an overhead lumberjack slam into its fucking vision cranium to see if I can like dry out the blood, if that's powering it. That's
okay.
my two things.
Yeah, as you go over there, you can still see that the gem is cracked and in fragments inside of the housing. as like blood is like pouring over it. So you're like in there like scraping it out. You're like tipping it forward, kind of like shaking, almost as if you got like
shaking it like for its lunch money.
yeah. And as the pieces fall out, it makes less
Kinda
and less
here.
noise until it eventually stops moving, and there's just like shattered little shards of gem on the ground.
I just look back at the guys and go,
I pick its brains.
when in doubt, give it a little shake, okay? You know, shake and tug, and it'll stop crying.
Yeah, I don't think that should be.
I'll keep that in mind for the next one.
Mm.
And then I'm
Shaking
gonna
a
work
tug.
my way down the fence line.
I'm watching out with a scimitar and a crossbow drawn in either hand.
Do we hear this little man rolling up?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
He's getting aggro.
No.
Yeah, he is.
I refuse.
Yeah, as you guys like finish interrogating and dismantling the other one, you do hear the other robot kind of like patrolling up front, kind of just it didn't seem to hear anything. It gets to a point where it is like scanning the area, but it doesn't seem to notice you guys at the moment.
I look over at Lim. I say, "You oh my God!" And he just jumps.
How tall is this wood pile?
The wood pile is probably 3 feet. It's
noticed
enough.
that.
It's enough for you to like stand on and then just casually jump over the fence.
That's what we're gonna do here, Bob.
Guys, we
Yeah.
have one more robot right here.
Bob Dylan?
This dude's clanking and climbing over 2x4s.
Chill. I'm immediately gonna go to the corner here and hide out, and immediately look down the lane and see another one.
I look at Krasir and the bear. I say, in my head, I think Lim might need some backup. And then I go to try and cross the fence as well to go with Lim. Should I roll anything?
No, it is such a short hop that you'd have to be like walking illiterate to not make it.
I go boonk.
I'm gonna point over to Krasir and kind of give like the point at you, point back at me, and then point the robot, and then do like the 3, 2, 1 finger countdown. And I'm gonna do the same like mage hand to pin, and then like I'm gonna lunge forward and like go for a stab.
Okay. As it comes around the corner, it like almost immediately sees you as it's like gripped up by the mage hand and is unable to move. And as you lunge at it and just pierce the middle, the robot again like begins to like malfunction. It's flickering. It's like wheels are turning in different directions.
Hey Max, you like chew toys? Go get them. Have
I'ma
Max
just-
go after the.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Max just
As
finish
Max
the robot
just
off.
mauls at the
I'm
it's
fucking
almost you
shaking
know
it.
when dogs chew on like plastic bottles, that is like what's happening as Max is like mawing at it, like tires are being ripped off. There's just like a pile of blood, and after probably like a minute straight of him just mawing at it, both wheels are off, the chassis is like dented in, blood pooled around, but it's still kind of like just kind of
I'm gonna grab a rag and like grab the small crystal that's in there and kind of just like pick it and like flick it across the floor.
as
Like a
you
moth.
try and dig in there with a rag. You can see that The gem is like in pieces after you kind of jammed it with your rapier. So you're like kind of picking it out one by one as like each little piece comes out, and eventually the robot ceases to stop moving.
Picking at it like picking the veggies out of soup.
Picking the peas out of his fucking
Yeah.
veggie.
I
I'm gonna make my way
I-
down this path.
I
We'll follow.
I cast the message spell to Lim, and I say, I'm gonna make some noise around this corner to draw its attention. Once it
paint the
gets
corner.
here, well,
Okay,
I'm gonna wait until it gets here. You wait until it gets right here, and then you go behind it and jab it.
Got it.
All right. So I'm gonna just like get my scimitar, and I'm just gonna like toss it like horizontally against just the wall and let it fall on the ground.
As it happens, it immediately.
I'm gonna go through
Uh-oh.
the gate that was over here. By the way.
As it like comes around the corner, like almost not fully around the corner yet, but like basically right before it gets to you.
Are we shitting me?
No.
I'm not
Are
even
we-
forming coherent sentences anymore.
We are in fact shitting you. I don't know what that means, but
I'm shitting.
we're doing it.
As you lunge out, Limb, you just narrowly miss as you like clip the wheel and it begins to like spin out as it like spins out in front of Kismet.
Can I take an attack?
Yeah.
I just go down. I dive and try to grab it.
Okay, as you dive and grab it, it tries to like speed off as it's just like the wheels are spinning. Are you like trying to pick it up, or did you like jump down on top of it and like try to like pin it?
I went to go dive and like I went to go dive and I went to go dive on it.
Dive.
Like you know how like when you're in a pool and you like go on top of a balloon and like you try and like get it underwater.
Okay.
That's what I try and do. And I just assume that it's just burning out in my chest.
Yes. Yep. Cause you're like laying on top of it, and the wheels are just fucking going crazy. So
And
as
I start smelling like smoke, and I'm like, Lim, oh my fuck, oh my god, please.
as you jump on top of it and it begins to burn out, you're gonna take 1 point of force damage
Okay.
as the wheels are kind of spinning out on your chest,
No way.
and Kismet is yelling at you, Lim. So
And then I'm yelling, and then I just go, just get ready! And then I just flop on my back, and then I just throw it at him.
I'm gonna try to stab it out of the air now.
yeah, as you go and stab it out of the air, you pierce it right in the center as its wheels are just spinning, and blood begins to pool down onto your spear and onto the floor as this thing is just like tweaking now as it's impaled at the end of your spear.
You're like, ew.
Okay, impale.
Well, sorry about that. I ever since fighting that big machine, I've been off.
No,
Going on over here? I heard some screaming.
Just the good old-fashioned Kismet Lim teamwork. We got it.
We did
Heck
it.
yeah, good job, guys.
We did it.
It looks like there's a
Just-
staircase to that office over this way. I think Jacques was going that direction. I figured I'd come find you guys.
All right, let's
All
go.
right.
I'm gonna just do like a cursory investigation, just not looking for anything specific, like doing like like you're playing an RPG and you hit like the ping nearby items button and you look for like anything that like has a glint.
Okay,
That's
yep.
what I'm.
Yeah, so as you're like walking over to the office, your cursory glint lets you know that the shelves are mainly full of just random supplies, sheet metal, like small like hand equipment. The boxes are either full of like mining equipment, so like like sledgehammers and like pickaxes and shit like that. But there isn't anything that would be of like super useful to you.
Okay. I follow a limb. Up the stairs.
As you guys make it to the office, it's just a kind of double door that swings both ways, and
Whoa.
as as you get inside and begin to look around, it is again like a almost like a check-in office for product being like entered into the warehouse, and like the same logbook, it's just entries of like date and times and when stuff came in. So your latest your like latest time entry is like yesterday. It almost lines up with the shipment that left your other the quarry, the first one you looked at.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. Did we grab the logbook?
Pretty sure I did. I passed it
On the
off to
last
one of
building?
you.
I'm pretty sure one of you guys grabbed it.
Inventory.
Well, if we have it or not, I would want to like see if the time frames seem like
You should have it because you were the one doing the fucking digging in it.
You were
I was
digging.
digging it. I take it out, and I look and see the time frame of like when the last time, how long the shipment took to get from the last place to here, like when the departure was and when the intake was, like that time difference.
The time difference is pretty negligible. It's about a 2-hour truck trip from that quarry to here. But you do see that there's another departure time very close. After it checks in to here, it doesn't look like it dropped off any of the product. It looks like it immediately departs to somewhere else.
So it didn't seem like it stopped here and fully unloaded. It was like just a checkpoint almost.
Yeah. So it was a checkpoint, and it is stated in the logs that it is headed to the port.
Ah.
Bro stopped at the wait station like a good DOT abiding citizen.
That's basically what he did.
Oh, gotta check. I'm within specifications for this road.
He actually.
Crasher, do you know what this means?
No, what does it mean?
I don't know. I was hoping you did. Sorry.
Oh.
I actually don't know.
But as you guys are kind of looking at the logbook and realizing that the two logbooks that you have are kind of lining up, behind this door you can hear a lot more noise than just a normal warehouse. You almost hear kind of conveyor belts running and like almost like groans and moans of people.
Is this a window into the factory, or is that like an exterior window?
That is a window into the factory.
Is this a door into the factory right next to it? Like a separate door?
It is.
Can I?
You should check that out and see if it's jumping distance.
I want to take a little ponder gander peekaroonie through this window here.
As you peek in,
it's like just like a forehead peek. Like I want to barely look into this bitch, but I want to see enough.
He gets one tapped.
No way.
Do you fucking laser pistol?
Somebody saw Buck opening up a peephole.
What
now
is this?
take you back as Crasher brings his head back.
All right. Well, it seems like there is a lot going on in there. I saw a few people, and they're kind of all over the place, and there's a lot of machinery and stuff going on. So if we're going in there, we gotta be real careful.
Did you happen to
Can I,
get a
like,
look of what
peek?
models were in there?
I'm saying, can I like ponder that again right quick? Cause no, I did not. That's the fucking, what is that fucker? That's the fucker with
That's the
and-
fucker.
Dude, that's the one that we fucked on with the
That's the
was that
X.
the X,
Oh my
right?
god!
Okay.
Oh no way!
That's
Wait.
the fucker.
That's the
Wait, Crasher. Did you see an
Yes?
engine? We have to put the bomb on the engine. Did you look for an engine?
Poke your head back in there again.
Bro. My dumb ass is just like
Every time he pokes his head in, he only looks at one part of the room.
I'm trying to fucking like see it, but I have to
that's-
zoom out the map every single time.
That's a cyberpunk car. If I've ever seen it right there.
Alright, Crasher, what did you
Like-
see?
He's not wrong. Every time it does flip,
Yeah, I have to zoom out, and then what the fuck is the engine supposed to look like in this
alright,
circumstance?
Alright, Crasher, how many of them are
there's-
green?
How many of what are green?
How many of them would have pants and shirts?
Your mom. I don't know.
That room swap is like 120% zoom in.
Okay. So there's a few of the little S guy, like the scout guys that we were just messing with. There's a big Model X who looks like he's going through the middle of the room. There's a big area of like some lava or something, and I think there's like an engine on the opposite side of the room. I don't know where we're actually entering this room at though either. That would be useful. Can I?
Alright, I'll stop.
Maybe you should take another
Just tell
peek.
me bottom left,
wait,
top left,
It's
bottom right, top right.
you enter from the bottom left.
Maybe you
entering
should take
from the
another
bottom
peek.
No, okay, we're entering from the bottom left where our characters were.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop fucking with you guys.
Yeah, fuck's
Oh
sake,
man,
man.
that's so funny.
I'm like trying. Okay, like I can actually get a visual, right?
So
Ooh,
as
there's
I'll
open in there.
describe it as
Is
you.
this supposed to be the fucking
cryopods.
engine?
No, all right. So as you guys are peering into the factory, you kind of go up. The floor kind of raises up a little bit, and you enter the production facility. There's some signs that you would pass going up the stairwell, and from what you see, there's a pit of lava in the main center of the room. There are giant, almost like vacuum cylinders that lead into the ceiling, and you can see that there's another floor above you guys, which the lava is being pumped into. You can almost see the bottom of a large kind of boxy mechanical thing that you would presume to be the engines. Down here, from what you directly see, is a large conveyor belt, and ignore the like Cybertruck-esque fucking chassis. Imagine
They're the motorcycles now. They're canon.
no, they're not making motorcycles.
Crystals.
No. They're making Model Bs and Xs.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I got them put on my For You page once. It was
Hmm.
weird. I was already following them. It was so weird. All right. Well, good job, Crashator. Very good
Thanks.
job.
I'm just gonna like lay on the table that was in front of the window for a minute and gather my fucking being, since I had to sweat it out trying to figure out what was in this room.
So the engines are on a different floor, it seems to be.
Yes. But that doesn't mean that the production floor
Useless.
is useless. Yeah.
Yeah, but it also doesn't seem like the production floor is really a place I want to be with all these partially possible operational X and B units.
What the fuck
Oh
is
my
that?
god!
I had to update the models so you guys could kind of visually see.
Oh,
There
brother.
there is a
Oh, that's the thing.
there's a small, almost holographic projection of the
My doc's at.
Hulk.
Yeah.
As you guys are kind of looking around, you can see that there are people almost shackled to the production line as they're like putting pieces and parts onto the models that come down the assembly line. And the first guy that you see, he doesn't seem to notice you guys as he is kind of putting some bolts and like struts on some of the models, but you can see around his neck is almost a like a bear trap esque device.
Like a jigsaw, like bear trap, like in the
Correct.
collar. Jeez.
And almost in a fate situation, you can see him kind of like collapse and like fall towards into the assembly line, and you can almost hear like a whirling sound as an alarm goes off around his neck, and as he like panics to try and stand up with the leftover energy that he has, he's decapitated by the device around his neck.
Oh.
And as that happens, the other person kind of walks over, picks up his head, and puts it on the assembly line as they walk back over to their post. And then the other guy over here kind of hobbles over, picks him up, and kind of stops the assembly line as he inserts this dude's body into the back of the Model X, and then welds it shut, and then turns back on the assembly line.
Good.
Tough.
Well, now I know I
Excuse
don't have heads. Okay. Well, Crasher, this is a very vivid imagination. Do we want to go down and open the door and all look through it?
He's speaking true eldritch horrors beyond this window.
Yeah, he is. He's speaking in such detail. I feel like I could see it.
Yeah, I think
I'm gonna do the
that's a
same
good
thing.
idea.
I'm gonna pull him back. I'm gonna peek my head in, and then I'm gonna like turn back, look at Kiz, and give him that the World War II shell shock, the shell shock face.
And I kind of say to the group, I kind of want some feedback on this. So I can attempt to talk to some of these guys from here, if you think that is a good idea or not. They
I
can
mean,
respond.
They won't really. You don't have to have line of sight, do you?
Yes, I do.
Continuously?
Hey, just look through the window.
I just send the message and they can reply in the whisper that only I can hear. But I can cast it as much as I want. But I am saying this because, do we think
They might be
that would be
friendly.
fruitful? I don't know. Has their hope been crushed so much that they don't they would rather die than
Maybe
than
you
listen.
should try to talk to them before we run into them ourselves and find out for the worse.
Fair.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, you
once
could
once we
almost-
go through this door, we're probably not making it back without interacting with somebody.
We're probably not going to be able to talk to them after we see them.
Yeah. They'll either run or they will
They will get chopped
run
to
at
death.
us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I talk to the orc or the dwarf?
I say the
That's up
orc.
to you, but yeah, I would say probably that. Okay.
All right. I push Jacques out of the way in his 1,000-yard stare, and I cast message at the orc. And
He says,
I have to be in LOS when I cast it, but right when I cast it, then I'm going back, like sitting on the ground and then saying the incantation. So I cast it on the orc, and I say to him, "Do not be afraid if you hear this voice. There are people here to come and rescue you. Do you want to be helped? You can talk back to me, and I can hear."
As you speak back to or as they like whisper in their in like a very weak voice. Please, I just want to die.
Yep. Well, that was a bet, man. I'd be pulling big. I go over to the guys and I just wait. everyone looking whatever. This is what I do.
And with the Ellie fucking.
Fucking Rizzler turnaround me.
so what are we
Rizzler
doing? We go.
I fucking end up with the slow turnaround, and when I turn around, I go. I just don't say anything. I just shake my head and I just say,
Some of them
well,
may live.
they want to die.
We
And
walk in, slaughter them all, and give them 3 big booms.
Well, here's the thing. They want to die because they believe there is no hope. But we could bring that hope. Now, if they think, actually, I don't know. They may try and revolt and harm us or something, or they might try and find the closest opportunity to have themselves killed, so they don't have to do this anymore. But if they truly just wanted to die that badly, they would just
What
collapse
the
on the.
fuck are you growing in that corner?
I was trying
They
to
would-
I was
they would-
trying to draw some steps.
They would just, if they truly wanted to die, they could just go on the conveyor belt and have their head chopped off. You know, so they haven't done that yet. So there is a glimmer of hope that they have.
I guess
I
so.
Yeah, Liam, do you think so?
Jesus Christ. I mean, if they really wanted to, if they really wanted to didn't want to be saved, then they just killed themselves. It's kind of nuts.
I mean, he said I just want to die, and he just saw a guy do it in front of him. Monkey see, monkey do.
man.
Monkey
No, bro, it's
see,
not you.
monkey
It's just
do.
comedy gold.
If he wanted to die, he would just die. He's just asking for attention. Okay. Let's. I say that we just go. What the fuck is everyone googling and giggling about?
Crazy.
So are you guys going to go up the flight of stairs and enter the production facility?
Yep.
Also, this red around is the lava. It just continues under the floor and shit.
I also roll stealth as I go down. To be sneaky.
I rolled to
Yeah.
not shit my pants.
I have disadvantage. No way I had a nat 20 and it turned into an 18. I'm mad.
He has disadvantage against
Ooh.
shitting his pants.
So far so good. You guys are nice and
I
quiet.
need to. Oh god.
Krajir kind of stumbles walking up the steps.
Loud ass fucking feet.
My fault.
Hey, tell that bear to sit his bitch ass down. Okay, sorry.
Hey,
My bad, gang. Oh.
see, man, I
get-
say all that.
and I nominate Lim to go first. I pat him on the shoulder.
Man, I should drop something and just make a loud ass noise. Steel pipe. Where we're gonna kind of look out from before I pass under this overhang. Kind of just peer out around the corner and see what I see.
So you can see the Model S kind of just making rounds, going all the way up, and then like spinning around and going all the way back down, and it comes to about here, and then it kind of spins back around and goes all the way back up. And the people don't even seem to notice your presence. They're just building and tightening and fastening as the conveyor belt keeps on moving.
And this here's a moving belt as well.
That next to you is a like almost like a lookout platform. So you'd be able to get up on top of it and like look over the facility.
All right, gotta kill this fucking drone. Is this wall scalable?
That wall is not scalable. It's kind of like it's got an incline and it's just like solid steel reinforced like walls kind of keeping in the like pool of lava that is next to you. But it isn't very tall. It just is like super reinforced. So I'd say it's probably like a 3.5 foot like wall, and then when you look over the edge, it's just like a pool of lava that's being pumped up to the upper level.
Yeah. Gotta kill this drone, man.
As the drone slowly is coming back down.
Enemy RCXD inbound.
Shoot! Nah, see, I don't have anything to.
And then again, it just moves on up. Goes all the way up.
How tall is this wall next to us here with the lava?
So
Or is it more like is it more like a downward?
It's like a downward thing. So it's a sloped wall. That's like probably 3.5 foot tall. So you can kind of peer over the edge, but it is like, the lava is like below the wall, probably by like 10 feet.
Hey, Lim. We can always grab him and throw him over the edge.
I was gonna say, how much like dirt and sand is like around me like right now?
You
Dirt and sand.
You were in a concrete
You
factory.
could probably find a handful.
Damn.
Like it for it being in the desert, it's pretty clean.
So I can make the robot come closer. Maybe if it recognize, because I can sculpt element, I can cause dirt, sand, fire, smoke, mist, or water can fan a 1 foot cube to assume a crude shape such as that of as a creature for 1 hour.
Hey, there's a lot of smoke.
So I can like put something like right here, and then we all just like collectively jump it.
How high is this, like, railing here? Like this platform that goes over to the
Ignore
observatory
that
thing?
platform. It is like, imagine that is just straight on the floor, and then there's like some steps here to get on. Just ignore that platform in front of you.
Oh, okay.
We can either do Lim's method and jump it, or my method and picking it up and throwing it into the lava.
As it begins.
Somebody make a decision, because we're starting to waste
All right,
time.
we're sculpting Earth, baby.
Okay.
We're gonna sculpt element. I'm gonna put a little smoke thing that resembles like a dog down here.
It like stops and like begins to scan the creature.
I push Lim. Go, 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 go.
I'm gonna take a step and I'm gonna make a spear attack. And since it doesn't see me, it's gonna be a 19, baby.
Yeah. You, as it's like turned to the side, you completely like blast one of the wheels off and like dent the housing as like blood begins to pool off, and it just begins to like spin as fast as it can in circles. It just.
I guess I'll fucking attack it again and get its little crystal in its little brain.
Yeah, with it spinning as fast as it is, you kind of line up perfectly as it comes around, and you just blast your spear through the crystal as it begins to wire out as it says.
I'm gonna
Now toss it in the lava.
yeah, drag it back and chuck it up.
As you toss it over, it's like tweaking, and then it just ceases to make noise as it goes over the wall.
Plonk.
All right,
Feel bad for it.
little smoke dog coming clutch.
Or plonk.
As you do that, the orc in front of you is just continually just like
Tung 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 sword.
he's just building shit.
Kind of weird the robots don't have robots building robots.
Yeah, we made it that far yet.
Flesh for the flesh gods.
Blood for the blood god.
I guess I kind of like I say to the guys quietly. I'm like, do you want me to go? I mean, I could try to talk to this guy. I talked to him before.
Sure, we can give it a shot. I'm gonna just hide down here in the jumble of machinery.
I'm
Back around the
gonna
corner.
walk up, and I'm just gonna just walk up and crouch next to him, or crouch here. And
You're gonna crouch here?
quietly,
Crouch here? Crouch here?
and I'm gonna just kind of say to him, "Hello, it is the one that spoke to you earlier. We are here to help. Do not be afraid." And I kind of hold my hands up.
Be not afraid.
Please go away. As long as Agara is safe, I don't need anything else.
Agara, is she your wife or daughter or a family member? Is she being held hostage and you're being forced to work here for her safety?
My wife. If I don't meet my quota, I die. And if I kill myself, she dies. Please, just let me work until my legs give out.
What is your name?
I am Romak.
Gromak? I'll tell you this now. Do you know where your wife is?
No, I don't.
Well, if you could tell me what she looks like, I'll look for her after you get out of here. Because this safe is not going to be safe for anyone. So if you even want a chance of seeing her, it is best that you listen to us and, well, get out when we tell you to.
You would do that for me.
Yes, only if you think of yourself as you leave here when you are safe to. And I kind of wave and point over to the rest of the people. And it's kind of like I see like Lim over there, and like it's like whenever you're playing hide and seek and like you get found and you like point at your friend that's like trying to hide, and you're like, ah man, oh, they got us, Lim,
We
they
immediately
got
come
us,
on
just
out.
gonna
Lim,
run away.
come on out, Lim, immediately point at Lim.
I'm
And
gonna
yeah, I just
scale the
kind of
wall and throw myself in the lava.
and I just asked him to describe his wife, and that we'll look for her, and I'll think of an idea of how to get the necklace, the lock off.
Agora, she is the most beautiful woman. Her hair, long, blonde. Her tusks, sharp but short. And she has a scar over her right eye. Please, save her.
We will do our best. And to save her, we're going to need some information. So anything you have, anything you could have, Patel. And I don't know if I don't know if we're ending it or not, or we can wait. But that's kind of my intention. The guys can go and do their thing first if they want.
This factory is built on multiple levels. The bottom floor is for shipment in and out. A lot less activity. The floor we're on is the production line. We work until we can't. Those around us shove us into these mechanical coffins. We become one with the Covenant. They say once we have finished our duties and become one within the machine, that they free our loved ones. And the thought of them betraying that, it brings me no joy. I really hope that it's true. I hope there is a glimmer of humanity left within them. But who are the people that subjugate us to these demonic ways? Down below is the operational floor for the Hulk. It takes 4 people of strong mind and body in order to pilot that gargantuan machine. They're constantly cycling people out as one body gives away inside of the Hulk, another replaces them. If there aren't enough to control it, it ceases to function. If you can make it to the floor above us, that is the boiler room. It holds the engine block, as well as, well, I'm not sure what's above the engines, but I know that above the engines is an additional floor of something. I can only presume the man behind all of this spends his time cackling at the thought of us beneath him. Please, if you find my wife, let her know that I wanted to save her with every ounce of my being.
Of course. Of course.
Okay, let's go.
I am just taking a look at his necklace and seeing if I can ascertain any sort of mechanisms that would cause it to lock and unlock. And besides saying, "Hey, young chap, I'll do that thing, and we'll get on getting on." I'm just looking at his collar to see if there's any discernible way that it can be reverted or unlocked somehow.
As you are looking at the mechanism around his neck, you can see, as your gut kind of just falls to the floor, you can see that the device is kind of like, when, like, have you ever seen a picture of like a chain wrapped around a tree, and it's been like that for years, so the tree kind of grows over the chain?
Oh, his like skin is grown
His
over
like
it.
skin's grown over it, and it is almost like kind of welded to him, as like the scar tissue from this thing is like grown around it. It has become like a part of him.
Well, hopefully they lose like Wi-Fi or something. Can't turn this thing on.
Shit, I hope it loses Bluetooth device isn't connected
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
A Bluetooth device.
Dude, you gotta EMP this place. All right. Well, I nod at him, go back to the guys, and ask how we tackle this thing.
Question is do we worry about the X or not the X? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Do we worry about the X model at all, or do we just kind of plant the
How tall's
bombs?
the conveyor belt next to us?
How tall is it?
Yeah. Like, and like, what is?
It's probably 4 foot tall by like 10 foot wide.
And how tall are the Model X's again?
The Model X's are probably 10 to 15 feet tall, depending on the production quality that day.
I mean, we might be able to kind of just crouch our way along this conveyor belt here and make it to the stairs to get up. Get that bomb going. The sooner the better.
We're gonna worry about the Hulk production.
So
Like, are we gonna worry about him? Are we just gonna plant the bombs and run?
we could do that, or we try to save the people. But we gotta remember with the Hulk, we're gonna have to incapacitate at least one of them because it requires 4 functioning.
4 people. Say it with me now.
Yeah.
Or
Requires 4
people.
people to remain functional.
Hey, we're
So
4
at bare
people. We
minimum-
could pilot
Ooh,
the Hulk.
hold on. He's got a point
He's-
there.
he's
This
cooking.
campaign could take a change.
Oh, yo, wait.
Hello, Shrub, and the other one with the toes.
Oh no.
We have come to repilot our boat as
It
a
is
robot.
Well, do you guys want to try and sneak down to the bottom layer, take out the Hulk, and then?
Seems... Oh wait, I'm confused. So wait, Dylan, you said this behind us is like a platform kind of above the conveyor belt?
Yeah.
Does this this actually at the end of it, and does that actually
goes,
lead into this thing?
Yeah. So that is like a walk path that like would lead down to it.
Got you. That's the only way we're getting over there without being seen by the other boy.
We could try to also delve deeper and figure out who's running this place.
Who's running
mean-
this schmuck?
We could, do what Crash was saying, sneak up the path past the big guy, and then either kick little shits off the bridge and go the bridge route, or go up the steps.
Yeah,
Because we could also cripple their production and go to the engine and boiler room.
Which way was the boiler room?
It is.
I think it was on the
the-
floor above.
Yeah.
It's the floor above, yeah.
It's this. Whoever drew the steps at the top left, you'd have to take that.
Okay.
It was
okay.
me.
Thank you.
You were struggling with steps, so I was like, let me make some factory looking steps. I got you. Little handrails and everything. You see that?
I know,
Pretty
it's fucking baller.
appreciate it. Tried my best, man.
So
And all this is more lava, right? Like
Yeah, yeah,
off on the.
that's more lava. So the platform like leads down. This is probably 10 feet down from this floor. So over here is probably 10 feet down from the floor over here.
Gotcha. I capiche.
yeah,
Well, I
I think
like
we
when
I think we
Kismet
go to
makes
Hulk.
decisions.
Go Hulk?
Wait,
Okay.
what?
Okay.
Why me? I talk way too much.
Because you make decisions. We talk about decisions and you make decisions.
Okay. Okay, decision is what we do is that we go up these stairs, we take a look around at the vantage point, see what we can perceive, see if there is a sentry track that the X model is going on, get an idea of when it will be in range whenever we go down to the lower half where the Hulk is. We take out the 4 there, and then we hopefully hope that the X didn't hear us. That's the plan.
Good for me.
Sounds like plan.
All right, I made the plan. Now someone else has to lead because I am frail.
Let's go.
Okay,
I
I'm
will
behind the
walk up
bear.
here. And
All right.
I will take a gander from here and observe
Beep boop
this
boop bop.
fuck.
Boop boop beep.
Yeah, I'm looking
So
at the tech up here.
as you guys get up there and like look around,
Technologia.
you can see
Technologia.
the Model X is kind of like in like a sentry mode. It isn't moving. It's just kind of like pivoting and like looking back and forth like this, just like scanning the production line.
Oh, it's one of those fucks. Oh no. He's just doing a scan, bro.
But other than that, he's not moving. He's not doing anything. He's just scanning. And then as for the Technologia up top, it is rudimentary, like hammers and like drills. I guess I shouldn't say rudimentary. The drills are powered by like the dust of crystals. So
Rudimentary for
there's
this
like
place.
a pile of just like dead drills that like no longer function. Where the fuck did Kismet's character go? Somebody standing on top of him? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's hiding.
I was hiding underneath the Jacques.
And with that, after you guys have gathered your plan and looked over and seen that the Sentinel the Model X most likely will not detect you guys going down into the Hulk area. I think we're gonna end it there. I think it's a good spot to end. There's nothing that needs to get wrapped up at this exact moment, so I think this is a good spot.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I did
Hell
finally.
yeah.
I did finally pick my fucking stuff too. I did it like at the beginning of this when I was completely silent. I was looking at all the different.
This motherfucker was
I was
reading.
looking at my subclasses and shit. And I was like, I don't know what to do, man. It's fucking
I got
That's
spells
awesome.
now.
examining. But I think I chose the stuff that goes best for my character. So
Nice.
we're Gucci.
Alright, just give me 1 second while I end stream. So, thank you for watching. It has been a pleasure. I hope you guys tune in next time. Those of you on YouTube, watch out for the next episode. And those of you on Twitch, I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Forgot it takes a second to end. Bye!